connects you to the latest on Hurricane Hillary.
All right, thanks for joining us. It is now 3:30, KNX News 97.1 FM. We have continuing coverage of Tropical Storm Hillary, as well as coverage of the earthquake that hit south of Ojai, about a 5.1 near Ojai. So coverage of that as well. I'm Larry Perrell here with Vicki Moore.
Yeah, boy, there's a lot going on,
Sure
right?
is.
So we've got Tropical Storm Hillary that is moving across Southern California. And we're really getting into the part where it's going to get worse, right? So we're on that for you. But again, in the middle of all this comes this earthquake. So we're following that for you too. But again, the headline with that is, even though a lot of people felt it and it really rattled them, we have not received any reports of damage or injuries. And about 2 miles away from Ojai, but it was pretty widely felt.
And let's get now over to our Pete Demetrio. Pete, where are you?
I'm on the 126 freeway, just immediately west of Interstate 5, headed toward Piru, Fillmore, and the area of Santa Paula, which is closer to the epicenter of the earthquake that happened up near Ojai roughly about an hour ago. As far as heavy flooding is concerned, I will say this: the rain has intensified dramatically in the area going north of the 405 and the 5 through Santa Clarita, and there has been some flooding on some of the lanes of northbound Interstate 5. So I'd advise people to be extremely careful if they're traveling through that particular area. Now, right now on the 126 where I am out coming into Ventura, it's a little bit better. The rain has diminished somewhat, but also this area is also known for both mudslides and for flooding, which happens on the road. And checking with the Ventura County Sheriff's Department and the Highway Patrol, they don't believe there are any major problems as far as any earthquake damage or flood damage that has happened here so far, but I'll know more as I get up into the area near Fillmore and near Santa Paula, about 20 miles from where I am right now.
All right, that's our Pete Demetrio. We'll look forward to an update, Pete. Thanks very much. Let's now get out and take a look at your drive. Manny Pacheco, what is happening out there? I'm sure it's real busy.
Yeah, real busy, and we'll stay in the general area. Oxnard, 101 south at Vineyard, a pickup truck spun out, overturned after going down the right shoulder embankment. The driver was injured. We have a tow truck there on the scene. As Pete alluded to, lots of standing water in Castaic on the old road between Hasley Canyon and Hillcrest. The 126 flooded out through Fillmore, and also in Valencia on the 5 north at Magic Mountain Parkway. 3 lanes are flooded out as well. Newhall Pass, we've been talking about this all afternoon. The 14 and 5 truck lane connector shut down due to flooding. It's a really tough drive on that 5 north through the Newhall Pass. Granada Hills, 118 west Balboa on-ramp and the right lane at Tampa flooded out. Also on the 118 east approaching the 405, they just cleared that 3-car injury smash-up. It was blocking the transition road entrance. You are now allowed to use the transition lanes. Encino, 101 east, we have approaching the 405, a disabled vehicle, the driver pushing it out of lanes, and it's bumper to bumper from Balboa. Our next report is at 3:45 in the Irvine Auto Center, 24-hour traffic center.
We have seen some water really moving fast, a lot of it. The LA River there in the Atwater Village area. Margaret Carrero, tell us what you see.
Oh, Vicki, I am actually at North Atwater Park right now, standing just above the Los Angeles River, and it is moving. It is moving very fast. That is one place you do not want to go near. Very dangerous situation out here. Earlier, we were talking about no winds. Those winds are here. They've they've turned my umbrella inside out at least twice since I've been out here, just in the last 10 minutes or so. But the river is moving very, very fast. So please, by all means, don't go anywhere near it. I did speak briefly before I talked to you with LA City Fire, Eric Scott. He told me that earlier this morning they had 2 cars that were located in the flood control channel. This was out near Lincoln Heights. They're swiftwater rescue teams. They went out there. They worked to search those vehicles and the surrounding areas. No victims were found in those cars or the immediate area. Now, they are saying, though, that during the search, one of their helicopters did spot a person in the water further down the river outside the LA city limits. Unclear what happened to that person. We'll try to get an update on that a little bit later. But I have to tell you, this river is moving quite fast. There's a couple of people out here sitting on a bench just watching it. And I was like, why are you guys out here right now? They wanted to see the force of nature. So let's hope they just
they wanted to see the
They're
force of nature.
They're getting a good show right now. That's what they told me. So they are sitting out here, and they were hoping that they'd see more stuff coming down the river. I'm like, okay.
We saw
if
live.
that's what you want.
Yeah, Margaret, we saw a live feed of that water. I mean, and it is high and it is racing really fast.
Yep.
So yeah, you can hear the rain coming down, adding to that. It is a dangerous situation, and yeah, maybe not look at the force of nature right now. All right, Margaret, thanks for that. Emily, I mean, just that the power of that rain coming down, and that sound is what you're going to hear more of for the next several hours, right? Ken Boone was saying several more inches, several more hours, and what you heard in Margaret's report, I mean, that is just what's coming. You are listening to KNX News 97.1 FM.
Discover credit cards automatically by Pfizer.
Hurricane, stormquake, whatever you want to call it. This is KNX News 97.1 FM, and we are on storm coverage and earthquake coverage. And just getting word out of Palm Springs, the city manager there has declared a local emergency due to what they're describing as critically dangerous impacts of this tropical storm, Hillary. Police and fire officials continuing to urge people to remain home. They've got a lot of road closures there. Not going to list them because it's pretty long, but again, a local state of emergency declared in Palm Springs by the city manager. Much more coming up, 3:45. Happy to check on your drive.